All right, just got back to my motel room after a long day of training for work, staying in a motel, Huntsville, Alabama, and I've done a little shopping so I don't have to go out to eat, and I think we're gonna have chicken tacos in the motel room tonight. So all the ingredients for this basically came from Walmart. Um, that should be available anywhere you go. So, and it's all mostly pre-cooked. Everything's going to be done in the microwave. Probably an unexpected ingredient for the chicken tacos, like some broccoli and vegetables with cheese done in the microwave. Like I say, the meat is pre-cooked chicken fajita meat. And then my tortillas are going to be like a low-carb tortilla. You know, got to watch my health. Try not to gain too much weight. Anyway, I don't know if it really helps that much, but that's what I've been eating lately. Just microwave everything. I usually start with the chicken, just put it in a bowl. And like I say, the motel I'm in is it has like a little kitchenette and kind of a bar area. And it's a Homewood Suites. First time I ever stayed in one of these, but it's pretty nice. But yeah, like I say, make a mess trying to get the chicken out one-handed while holding my phone with the other. And but yeah. So I'll go ahead and heat this up. Probably just put it in for a minute. It probably won't be the last time that I heat it up, but I just want to get it started. I don't like to do too long at a time. Keep things from getting hard and rubbery or exploding in some cases. For my, go ahead and get my tortillas ready. So I want to heat them up a little bit, and I usually cover them in a napkin or a towel, paper towel or something when I'm going to heat them up. Unless I'm only going to do it for like 10 seconds. But if I'm going to do it for longer, then yeah, I'll put them in a paper towel or something. That which will also keep them from being like rubbery. Just kind of loosely wrap them up. And if you're doing a whole bunch of them, sometimes you have to do them for a little bit, then like take them out and separate them, put the middle ones on the outside, stuff like that. But 3 tortillas shouldn't be that big of a deal. Just put them in there. I think I'm going to do them for like a minute. So you'd probably do a little less if it was just, 1 or 2. Maybe I only did it for 20 seconds. Anyway. I say this is just kind of preheating, and I'll probably heat them again after I put everything together. But now I'm going to do my, pre-prepared vegetables, and just go by the package instructions, put it in the microwave. I had to remove this rack. I think this microwave is kind of a oven too, but anyway. But yeah, once all that's ready, I just kind of mix up my vegetables in my steamer bag, and then we'll get a plate and kind of put all the tacos together. Like I say, once I put them together, I'm gonna put them back in the microwave because I'm, gonna put cheese on all over this, and I just want to heat everything up, kind of melt the cheese, stuff like that. Now, I'll admit 3 tacos is probably too much. I did finish them, but I was kind of struggling on the last taco. So, and if you don't eat this much, you definitely don't need 3 tacos. So you might not need this much ingredients. But if you're in like a motel, the refrigerator and stuff like that, then the vegetables or whatever you can, store for the next day or whatever it may be. Same thing with the chicken. I didn't even use all the chicken. I could do 2 of these meals, but some people that might be 3 meals. And these probably have way more chicken than a chicken taco you're going to get in a restaurant. But yeah, I just kind of pour this out of the bag into the tacos, fill each one up. I mean, if you don't want to save part of it, I mean, I think these are maybe a couple dollars, $2.50 a bag or something. So you're not going to spend a whole lot if you waste some of it. I mean, yeah, these are just for me. So if I want to taste it, whatever. I say those vegetables, they had cheese in the bag, like that was part of the mix, but I'm going to add a little more just because, I don't know, I like cheese. I put all that back in the microwave. Heat it for a minute or so. And everything's ready. I mean, it's less than 20 minutes to do all of this. It's not it's a pretty simple meal, but it turned out pretty good. Like I say, in a motel, all I used was a microwave. They have plates and stuff that are in the room. Like a lot more protein than I would have got at a restaurant if I'd have ordered chicken tacos. Tasted good. Got plenty of nutrition from it. Depending on who you ask, I guess. But it was a good meal.